So you run a business and you think so there are a lot of challenges how to really manage yourself, your brand, your company on a social media, on this highly unfocused hell lot of content, how you differentiate yourself, and you know that you are all these challenges and plus lot more right now running. That stops right now. Today my guest is Seth Greene. He helps you to actually come out of all the clutter with a highly focused, whenever you speak like I'm speaking right now, take this content and publish it everywhere with the purpose of you get noticed from your targeted client. Is that right? If that's the case,
correct.
you want to stick with me for next few minutes and we are going to grill our guest. Grill, I really mean grill, and get to know everything from him if we can with a limited time, and then probably at the end we will give you the opportunity to talk to him if you want to. And welcome Seth Greene. He is a common friend of my mentor Alex Mandosian. Seth, welcome to be on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I am happy to serve you and your audience.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Seth, I always love to start with this question. Where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
I am in Buffalo, New York, and who inspired me to do what I do today was Dan Kennedy. He was my first marketing mentor. He's who I learned everything I knew from at the beginning 8 years ago, well 13 years ago, that inspired me to start this marketing company 8 years ago, and I applied everything I knew from Dan and it took off, and now we serve entrepreneurs all over the world, including everyone from individual bricks and mortar, individual entrepreneurs, solo entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, financial advisors, to Fortune 500 companies. So we now have a wonderful office building full of great team members, and we get to serve clients all over the world, and it's been a wonderful journey.
Wonderful. What specifically you do for your clients so they get to know you what you do? Because I know it's some magicians, like a magic of marketing. Tell us what you do specifically so that way my audience know exactly who you are.
Yes, at ultimatemarketingmagician.com you can get a free copy of a free download of my new book, Podcast Marketing Magic, and access to a free live training webinar where I walk you through part of our process where we create a done-for-you podcast, turn that into a book, and get 20 of your ideal referral partners, your centers of influence, your strategic sources of customers to promote both the podcast and the book, thus driving a ton of new business and new customers your way in a very short period of time for a minimal amount of money.
Wonderful, wonderful. That looks like it's very promising. However, would you please share with us the top 3 secrets? How many? Top 3 secrets, actionable steps when someone who is watching right now can actually take away, like a cheating you, like a take away all those knowledge from you and go ahead and implement it without even needing any extra support from you.
Top 3 secrets. I would say 50% of the biggest success or failure of any marketing campaign comes down to the target market selection. So I would say the first most important question or secret you need to answer is, who is your target market? And I'd be willing to bet that your target market is not as specific or as niched down as it should be. Number 2, I would say, is what are you going to sell them that is different from what your competition sells them? It doesn't have to physically be different. It could just be marketed different, but it has to be perceived as different, because if you're doing the exact same thing as your competition for the exact same clients, you don't really have a reason to exist. And number 3, I would say, how are you going to communicate what you do that's different to your target market in a different way than everyone else so that you stand out from the crowd and the competition?
You are a precise, laser targeted. I can tell you know your clients. So who is your ideal client, by the way?
Our ideal client for this service is someone who is a business owner who is looking for 10 to 20 referral partners who will send them business every single week, who will help promote their business. So that could be anyone from a local doctor, lawyer, dentist, financial planner, to an author who needs to get their book out, who needs to speak on more stages, to the sales professional. So it runs the gamut in terms of, we're basically looking for a business that wants a lot more business in a way that works better than anything they've tried before, in a way that makes them an authority to their marketplace like nothing they've tried before.
Wonderful. As you may be aware of, I am the founder of Pakistani Social Entrepreneurship Academy, a project of Al Sharif Foundation. We are on a mission to train 1 million entrepreneurs in Pakistan so they too can support themselves and support their families. Do you have your support to create entrepreneurs around the world?
That is beautiful. I currently donate a portion of our profits to kiva.org, micro-loaning money to entrepreneurs in third world countries all over the world, trying to help them start their businesses. So I agree 100% with your mission.
Thank you so much. In fact, I modeled this one on a Kiva, by the way, because once you donate $100 to support a one person to train them to become entrepreneurs, once they make their first $100, we ask them to pay it back so we can support the second person and third person. Can you imagine, we never met before face to face yet, and we already have a common friends and a common charity. I'm modeling the Kiva, by the way. Thank you, Kiva, for creating it. I'm just modeling the success. I love modeling success always because it already works. I don't have to figure out anything on my own.
Exactly.
So I really appreciate your support. If someone is watching right now, how they can support you?
Go to ultimatemarketingmagician.com, get a free copy of my new book, attend the free webinar where we show you how this exact process works, and share that ultimatemarketingmagician.com address with the business owners you know that need more business. And we will all, even if you don't use our services, even if I just inspire you to and teach you enough to do it yourself, I'll have had a huge ripple effect on the world just like your program will, and I'd be grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Seth Greene, for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Pakistani Social Entrepreneurship Academy, a project of Al-Shari Foundation and its entire community. We appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, wishing you good luck, good sales, and I do hope our path cross again with another amazing guest. Until then, bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.